My name is Claire. I'm 32. If I could turn back the clock to one ordinary Thursday night, I would. I'd swallow the words before they slipped out, before they shattered what we had. There wasn't a fight, no shouting, no slammed doors. Just one careless comment that unraveled 3 years of love and trust we had carefully built together. It was just another evening. Nothing dramatic in the air, no alcohol to blame. I was perched on the counter, scrolling through my phone, while Ryan stood at the stove stirring his favorite vegetable soup. He always cooked when he needed to clear his mind. That night, I should have noticed the way he kept glancing over, waiting for me to look up. "I got the email," he said, smiling, voice light with pride. "It's official. The promotion came through." I didn't even put down my phone. "That's great." I mumbled. He stirred slower, and there was a pause before he said quietly, "I thought you'd be a little more excited." He was right. I should have been. He had fought hard for that promotion, and it meant the world to him. But my head was elsewhere. Earlier that day, my sister had brought up my ex, Nathan, his expensive lifestyle, the flashy trips, the cars and watches. He had been all surface, all performance. He never really saw me, not like Ryan did. And yet, instead of letting those thoughts pass, I carried them like poison into my kitchen. I looked at Ryan, steady, kind, the man who always showed up for me, and I said, maybe if you were more like Nathan, you would have gotten that promotion sooner. The silence that followed was unbearable. He didn't yell, didn't throw anything. He just froze. The warmth drained from his face. He set the ladle down, turned off the stove, wiped his hands on a towel as though trying to rid himself of my words. Then he walked out. "Ryan, wait," I blurted, sliding off the counter. I didn't mean it like that. But he didn't stop. He opened the closet, pulled out his old duffel bag, the same one he used back when we were first dating, and calmly began to pack. A few clothes, sneakers, his charger. "You meant it, Claire," he said softly. "And that's okay. I get it now. No, I was upset. It came out wrong." I begged. He zipped the bag shut without looking at me. "I never wanted to compete with your past. I only wanted to build something real with you. But I can't keep giving everything to someone who still measures me against a man who never gave her what she needed." Then he walked to the door, opened it, and left. No slammed door, just a quiet click that echoed through the apartment. I stood frozen, sure he'd be back after a walk. Maybe the next day. But the days stretched on. His coat was gone, his mug missing from the kitchen, his toothbrush no longer by the sink. That's when I knew. He wasn't coming back. Ryan had never asked me to forget Nathan, never asked me to erase my past. He only wanted to not live in that shadow, to be enough for me, and I failed him. A week later, I tried to say what I couldn't that night. 42 failed attempts at recording a message, and finally one that was honest. "Ryan, I'm sorry. Not just for what I said, but for making you feel like you weren't enough. Nathan had money, sure, but he never saw me. You did. You saw everything. And I made you feel like that didn't matter. That's on me." I sent it. 2 days later, he replied, "You don't owe me an apology, Claire. I just need peace. And I couldn't find it with you. No anger, no spite, just truth. And it cut deeper than any shouting ever could. It's been 3 months now. I still wake up hoping, not expecting him to come back, but wishing he could. I see him everywhere. In the way I wrap my scarf, because he once showed me, in the burnt edges of my toast, because he always pulled it out too soon for me. In the empty side of the bed, I still leave untouched. I don't miss the idea of him. I miss him, the man who remembered my coffee order, who stood at my side when I felt invisible, who spent Saturdays building shelves and kissed my forehead for no reason at all. I lost him because I couldn't let go of a man who never truly cared for me in the first place. If you're with someone who chooses you every day, who shows up in quiet, ordinary moments, don't make them feel like they're second best. Don't wait until they're gone to realize they were always the better choice. Sometimes the door doesn't close because of anger. Sometimes it closes because someone finally chooses self-respect. And when it does, it rarely opens again.